Good afternoon, everybody. All right. Well, some of you may now know who I am because I've met a lot of you. But in any event, I'm from a state that has two of the richest PACs and super PACs financiers in the continental United States, one of whom bankrolled Citizens United. Guilt. I'm also from a state where, believe it or not, in 2012, 65% of the money of our Supreme Court justices that ran for election in a ostensibly nonpartisan election were funded by dark money judges, state Supreme Court judges, dark money. Dark money in the 2006 governor's race amounted to $18 million. In 2014, it was $35 million. Yep, that's right, it doubled in one election cycle. When I talk to people about my state and about campaigns finance reform, I usually tell them that we're in ground zero. Now, the good news is that we're undaunted. We've begun preparing for a 2020 ballot measure to amend our state's constitution and Article 2, which is about elections, which says very little about what elections are supposed to be. We intend to change that. We're going to get first principles passed by the state election, the voters, and when that's passed by the voters, it's law. Starting in January of 19, we're going to begin what we call our Rise Up Michigan campaign to get all county, city, and township entities in the state to pass resolutions on campaign finance reform and the 28th Amendment. But I also want you to know that our state is encouraging things going on, even though it's a sobering and daunting undertaking that we have. We've got two proposed ballot measures this fall, one of which is particularly important, and that is we're going to change our gerrymandering. Thank you. We're going to get a citizens commission, and we have some of the doggonedest gerrymander districts you've ever checked out. Look at it on the web. It's talk about unnatural acts. Okay. Now, in addition, well, quick, that's basically my world. For those you haven't seen me yet, can you guess where I'm from? Michigan. Yep. It used to be one of the most liberal states in the country. I don't even recognize it anymore, but we're going to change that. So at any rate, I'm Hank Mayers, and I'm a real person from the state of Michigan, and I'm the leader of the Michiganders for Fair and Transparent Elections, which is an APA in the state capital in Lansing. And our slogan is, Rise Up, Michigan, stomp out out-of-control money from hijacking our elections. And this has been a great conference, and thank you all for all that you've contributed to me. Thank you.